Hello, look at that. Her face is getting clear. I know, regardless of what's going on here, it's because all that crazy stuff that I've been writing about, handing over to attorneys, did for the most part stop. And like I told you, along with this insurrection stuff, I don't need to tell the agents this. They're very smart people. It got hot in this house, right? So we can all connect the dots. I'm really tired. Yeah, I am. But my face is clearing up, and I was guided to say this, so let me do it before I forget because I'm so exhausted. My memory is. Okay, no one's going to be surprised by this either, so we know. And when I say this, it does sound familiar because I have put this type of stuff onto the internet before. Let me yawn. Hold on, I'm very tired. You have no fucking idea how tired I am. But I will walk out of this house and I'll be on my feet and I'll be, at attention. But I am very fucking tired. Okay, so this morning, my family, celestial family, it's like a telepathic thing and I don't want to get into it, but it's just always, it's there. It's just there. And today it was, just briefly, the police this will sound familiar, right? Because I put this up and I've probably said it before. The police are going to commit suicide in the capital or that area, which is 1 mile down the street. And so I telepathically say back, say Michael, I say, are any vets going to get hurt? No. Right away, no. And I knew it was some sort of attack on the cops. So I was like, in good cops, because listen, I know how dirty the cops are in DC, so does the whole world. Okay, they're in the business of killing women. The Capitol Police have been on my account way back when. We know, I don't need to tell the agents this. Right. It's like half and half down there. So my hat's off to you, good police at the Capitol, but you know this, so I don't need to tell you this either. Yeah, there's a lot of really bad police here, but this is not a surprise when they're trying to pull off a goddamn fucking overthrow. All right? I don't need to tell anybody this shit who is an intelligent person. All right? Okay. But my family, Celestial, wanted me to put this on video that what I said was, if it was any vets that were going to be hurt, any National Guard, I won't let any vets get hurt. This just won't happen. You can call me a robot, and that's how I am programmed. No vets get hurt. No fucking vets get hurt. Or good cops, okay? Or good cops. They will not be hurt. You don't know how upsetting it is for me when a vet or a cop dies in battle right now. The cops are actually in the line of fire more right now, but there'll be a point where there's going to be real combat. And my guidance is no, it's going to be so fast and it's going to be so under control that no, there's not going to be a lot of death of vets. So you can breathe and relax, because it's like my job or something to make sure that no vets die. This is not what this is about. World War III is not about a lot of death. All right? It's not going to happen. Please, no sirens. All right. We have a break in sirens. What a fucking nice place to live. Anyways, I'm really fucking tired. I always sit back in the chair when I film my face. Everything's squished here on the chair. I don't really care what I look like. At least my hair looks all right today. My skin is clearing up. I'm incredibly tired. These fucking people here, they're not people. They're presumed terrorists, homicide suspects. And I'm really glad that I listened to my guidance, because those are the two guidances I had. Don't pay rent. This dude knows about some deadline. And look what we got. Terrorist activity today. Boom. This guy might be some sort of cop, because my guidance is always, a lot of the time, not always, a lot of the time, the police are going to commit suicide. I put that on my count. Al-Qaeda cops. The mufflers here. Oh, they let everything go here. It's Muffler City. Look, I don't need to tell no adults this. They know it too. But remember when they were, it's all over my account, they were coming for Trump? That was when I stopped doing it because all them KKK here want to come to my house and say I'm all kinds of horrible things. Any reason they have. And right. I will not give them any reason anymore by putting things onto a public spectrum where they can come up here just to do war crimes to me. So I didn't say anything because if it wasn't a threat to any vets or any good cops, I didn't say anything. But I knew this morning, after I knew, don't go pay rent, stay in your room. I knew the police are, it's not always, so I'm defensive because so many assholes want to rush me for things I say. So please understand where this defense, whatever the word comes out from me, that's why. I'm not that defensive normally. They're throwing the kitchen sink at me, man. I'm so fucking physically tired. But it's not always. But there's something up with the cops if no one's noticed. Okay? A lot of them are involved with the KKK or straight Islam. Yeah, especially around here, especially around the Capitol. So that's why my guidance is a lot of the times they're very dangerous people to make cops turn into terrorists and stuff. Al Qaeda knew that. They had a long time to figure this out. They sat over there in the Middle East and scratched their head and figured all of it out. If the little plan didn't work, okay? This is why Iran's going to blast us. It's for revenge. I mark my words. It's revenge. All right. But a lot of the police around here are straight terrorists, all right? You can tell by when you call 911. It's all on public record. They're either with the white terrorist or they're with the jihadist terrorists. Just keep it simple. And so often my guidance is the police are going to do this or that. So if it's something that I need to pay attention to, I go from there. I'm like, okay, police, like literally and then I'll start hitting, you know how I do different precincts or so on and so forth. If it's literally, sometimes it goes from there. It's their orbit, their echelon, it could be anything at that point, right? But it's all the same camp. You hear me? Of the whites or of the Al Qaedas or whatever, right? Okay, so you understand that. And this morning was that, but I wasn't supposed to act on it or say anything because no vets were going to get hurt and no good cops are going to get hurt. But I knew that was going to happen today. And they have been planning a lot of this stuff for a while, since the Great White War, the Great White Revolution, whatever the fuck they thought was happening here. Ever since that's been going south, they've been planning to do terrible things to the folks in DC. And now it's gone so south that my guidance was AK is coming down to do terrible things to people here. And what was it, Putin? That was another the other day. I mean, you should really take note of this. Putin and Al Qaeda. I get tired, remember? Just check my notes I wrote down. I think I wrote it down. There's definitely fucking Russian German army. I call them the German army. So if I call it the German army, I mean the renegade, because it's not all of Russia, okay? It's too complicated and I'm incredibly tired. The German army. I'm like, the German army? Anyways. Some of them are coming here, in theory, because they're really mad at the people of Washington, D.C., who are, like, in their bedroom with them and married to them, basically. This, you should take note, right? You should really take note of that. Okay. But my other guidance right after that, or before that, was... don't go out. Deadline. Saudi Arabia. Deadline. Don't go out. Stay in your house today. Yep. And then also today, Saudi Arabia, Al Qaeda. So, you know, when I say Al Qaeda could be a lot of stuff, but it's definitely that camp. So I put Al Qaeda, and it works. The agents are very smart. Al Qaeda was sending drugs to this house. I was supposed to stop that. I hope I did. Don't let the drugs come to this house. Don't let these cannibal junkies, presumed homicide terrorist suspects, get the drugs. Keep them here to keep them away for the cops, because now it's the cops are coming. And then I'm like, so the cops are coming to arrest them. This would be more teetering on the side of a WMD attack, because I'm like, what kind of cops, right? Counter-terrorist cops. That's what my guidance says. Oh, so that would fall into the camp. I'm not saying with, pinpoint. I'm just saying camp. That would fall into the camp of a WMD attack. And here we have the Capitol being attacked today. I put up the insurrection that was green lighted. Put that up. That has to do with what happened today. The 24th and all this insurrection stuff has to do with that guy today. It has to do with, in my opinion, because I'm sharing my guidance, so it's my opinion. It has to do with the KKK police, the Al Qaeda police, the white nationalist police. This has to do with a lot of them. Either that guy is, or they sent somebody in to go commit suicide and get one of their own. And this is because it's all falling apart. The Great White War, whatever this was to them. I'm sorry, Global Third Reich in Hawaii. Fuck you. Fuck you again. Here comes sirens. Oh, I'm not putting myself through this here. So since it's like falling apart, I guess you really need to ask other people. Don't ask me. I really don't know. But I think they come in revenge. Everybody revenges. So this should be something I should be putting to the agents. Like, yeah, I think it's revenge time. Because that's real hot stuff. That's real bad things. So that would explain what counter-terrorist cops would come here. Okay? Because at some point, these terrorists are gonna get fucking hauled off. It is not Candyland here for fucking terrorists in DC. You're out of your minds here. Don't get me started, it gets me so mad. What they're doing to people here. Nice ladies like me and shit. It's horrendous. Don't get me started, it's a whole nother issue. Alright, but that was my guidances today, so I'm really glad that I didn't go out. I listened to my guidance, and you know what? It was spot on, but I didn't share at all the guidance of the guy who was going to commit suicide. Because it's like, you know what? I can't always be putting that on my account. No. And I also asked, just before I hang this up, am I supposed to try to stop it or have any influence or whatever? No, just let it happen. Let it happen. No, and no vets are going to get hurt. So just let it happen. No cops or vets. It's not just like I only help the vets. No, come on. Just let it happen, though. Let it happen. And so it happened. So I knew that today. And I know that, I'm not making this up. I knew that today. And I also knew, don't go out. This fucking little Saudi Arabian devil in the basement, man, who's in the business of killing women, proved me wrong. Proved me what I heard here. You know what I heard here. Everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody knows I heard people on my roof. Night after night. We know what the fuck is going on here. I don't live in TV Candyland world. No, I don't. But he had some sort of instructions. Go, knock, get her out. I'm like, why is he here so early? Right, all that. I knew that when I was in bed. He's going to come up real early. Saudi Arabia is sending him up. All this stuff. All right? This is all just guidance, but fuck you. It's always on the money. And why is that? Because I'm here to help. That's all I'm here to do is help. Okay? I'm not looking for power, money, or any of that. I'm here to help. I'm getting really tired. Physically, it's draining me. But I'm going to be okay. My hair's done. My nails are done. I'm all right. My skin is clearing up. There's some definite good things happening. But the sirens are screaming now. So I'm going to just say, God bless America. We're going to be okay. Except, you know what? We're probably going to get hit with a nuclear bomb. You know what? I just prayed for my life today, by the way. I'm not excluding myself from praying for my own safety on the planet. Okay? I don't want to get hit with a nuclear bomb. I don't want really anybody to. I mean, I have the 50 million that I would love if we could just put them all somewhere and nuke them. Sure, I fucking feel like that. Fucking perfect solution. Perfect. But yeah, I do feel like that. But, I don't really want nice people to get, no, you know that. So I hope we can find other ways besides Iran actually nuking us. I really do. I hope we can. And so I'm just here to help. And I'm really tired. It's 15 minutes. God bless America. Say goodbye.